If you know, you know, man. Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Eastside Hood G, man. And I just want to say it's a good day to be a Raven. Middle of the summer, man. It's hot. I got my Ravens towel, man. Hopefully all of y'all beating the heat. But a lot has happened since the Ravens season ended last year. 8-9, it was a disappointing season, honestly. But we got hope, man. We got a whole new coaching staff, from head to toe. Head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. So first and foremost, I guess let's talk about the departure of John Harbaugh. It was 18 seasons, man. He served us well, man. We got us a Super Bowl, but they decided that enough was enough, and they got rid of him, man. I don't really have a lot bad to say about Harbaugh because we did have a lot of success with him. I kind of respect what he did, so I won't speak negatively about him. I just say it was unfortunate. But we do have Jesse Minter as a head coach now, and I think we all should be excited about that, man. He was with Baltimore originally. I believe it was 2017 to like the 2020 season. It was about 3 or 4 seasons. And he actually produced well. I'm gonna actually reference some stats here, so we can I can give y'all a good idea of what we got to be optimistic about here. So real quick with Jesse Minter, man, like I said, he had his first stint with us in Baltimore 2017. So as a part of the Ravens defensive staff from 2017 to 2020, Minter helped Baltimore rank as the second best total defense in the NFL over that 4-year span. During that stretch, the Ravens secured 3 postseason berths and back-to-back AFC North Division crowns. So when he was with us, he had our defense on point, you know what I mean? Had our defense playing like the Ravens, and that was what, like, so 9 years ago. I mean, that was 6, 7. I don't know. It was a long time. 6, 7. It was a long time ago, man. But he had us right, and I remember those days. Honestly, I think I want to say Lamar Jackson got his MVP, maybe his first MVP in 2019, I believe. So maybe that defense being competitive like that has something to do with it. But going forward, Jesse Minter got he even was at Michigan for a while. And so let's just talk about him at Michigan for a second. As Michigan's defensive coordinator for 2 seasons, Minter oversaw the country's top-ranked defense in 2023, capping the campaign with a CFP national championship. So he won a championship. The Wolverines also led the nation in total defense and scoring defense that year, allowing just 17 touchdowns over 15 games. I feel like that speaks for itself, man. That's a feat in itself. 17 touchdowns in 15 games. I mean, you think you take that to the NFL level, we got 17 games. So that's the equivalent of giving up 1 touchdown a game. Did I read that right? 17 touchdowns over 15 games. So if that was in the NFL, that would be equivalent to allowing 1 touchdown a game. We need that. That's what we needed. You know, I go back to the Bills game when we played the Bills. We gave up like 30-something, 40-something points. We played Detroit. We gave up 30, 40-something points, 30-something points. Both two big games we was in until we wasn't. You know, you can't keep giving up points. That's just not it. But anyway, I digress. So let's fast forward to his first season with the Chargers, okay? So in his first season with the Chargers, as defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter led a unit that ranked number 1 in scoring, number 5 in third down efficiency, and number 7 in pass defense. The defense featured 3 Pro Bowl players, Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. So you had success with Ravens, great success, you know, like top 5 defense, one of the best defense in the league. You go to Michigan, you win national championship, and you got literally the best defense in the league at Michigan. Now your first season as a DC in the NFL with the Chargers, you got one of the best defenses. So this dude clearly knows defense. So again, let's skip ahead to the second season at LA. In 2025, under Minter's guidance, the Chargers' defense ranked in the top 20, in the top 5 in a variety of categories. Number 1 in defensive passer rating, number 4 in red zone touchdown efficiency, and number 5 in each total defense, pass defense, and third down percentage. Los Angeles allowed 20 points per game, recorded 45 sacks with a top 6 sacks rate, forced 23 turnovers, and conceded just 285 first downs. I got the numbers posted up here, man, because I couldn't just read all of it. I just want y'all to see for yourself, how good this stuff really is, man. Because, like I say, man, women lie, men lie. Numbers don't lie, man. And Jesse Minter definitely sound like the real deal. So, I think we should be excited, man. Like I say, he was with us in Baltimore. He got us clicking in Baltimore for 4 seasons. It wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't just one season. It was the whole time he was there. We had a top-ranked defense. He goes off to college, wins the national championship, highest level. And I do get it. There's a difference between college and NFL, but if you can win at this level, you are at least giving yourself the standard of, hey, this is what we got to do. We got to be committed to getting all the way to the end, to hitting that end goal of being the best, not just, oh, we had a good season, we got 8 wins, we only lost 2 games. No, we need to work on finishing. The Ravens, honestly, recently have been having some trouble finishing. Maybe Jesse Minter can help that. Sounds like he may be able to. His first season at honestly, let's go to both of his seasons at LA. Were successful defensively. From a defensive aspect, Jesse Minter had great success in LA. Now he's coming to the Ravens, which the Ravens organization already has a defensive first mindset. So with him coming there, I just feel like it will complement everything very well. I feel like everything's going to mesh very well. Another point I do want to make about Jesse Minter is before he was hired by the Ravens staff or the Ravens organization, Jesse, man, he was getting a lot of praise from around the league, from players, from coaches, just people he's worked with before. They were all saying, oh, whoever gets Jesse's going to get a good one, or Jesse Minter is the right one for the job, all this, whatever. So he's revered around the league, and he's only, I believe, 43 years old, so he doesn't have, a crazy amount of experience, a 20-plus year experience. I don't believe so, but he's a younger guy for the most part, and I just think it's impressive, man. I really think we have something good with our head coach and Jesse Minter. And just to stay on him for a little while long, it's probably the last thing I'll mention with him is one thing I noticed about him when we first got him signed, when we first got him in the press conferences and whatnot, he just seemed very poised. He seemed very comfortable. And I get it, some coaches come over and they kind of say what people want them to hear, say what you're supposed to say, I guess. But he seemed like he was saying what he was supposed to say, but he meant it. He seemed like, I know what the task is and I'm about to do it. That's the vibe I was getting from Jesse, and I like that, man. I hope I'm right, but I like that. And like I say, going off the numbers, I think we do got something good. Going to the offensive coordinator. This is where it gets pretty interesting, man. We got a 29-year-old offensive coordinator. I believe our quarterback is older than our offensive coordinator, but it is what it is. Declan Doyle, man, our new OC. Again, something I think we should be excited about, man. Let's just touch on him real quick just to get you guys on board. At the age of 28, he was the youngest offensive coordinator in the league. With Ben Johnson from the Chicago Bears, being the play caller, Doyle's main responsibility as offensive coordinator was to help develop a game plan and study film. So that's very important. He's already used to putting pieces together and studying film and doing research on the next team. We need that. We need people really locked in to make it easier for Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson has proven he's a very talented player, an MVP caliber player, multiple MVP caliber, should have been 3. We ain't got to talk about it. So if we got somebody in there just drawing up schemes for him and just making it easier, it should be just a field day for Lamar Jackson. Doyle was also tasked with speaking to the offense at halftime and making adjustments for second half, which helped the Bears record 7 comeback victories in 2025. Now that right there, I like it. The Ravens, let's say the Ravens, off to a bad start first half, they're down a couple touchdowns or something. And we got Declan Doyle coming in. Hey, let's get it together. Lamar, let's put it together. Rashad, Zay, Mark Andrews, Derek, let's put together. Let's turn it up. Let's clean up the second half, and then you make these comebacks. Now, I say that to say a lot of games we was winning and we didn't close out. A couple of games I do believe we were playing from behind and we probably could have won, but I'm more focused on that closeout aspect right now. The Patriots game, we was up like I don't even know 15 points with the end of the fourth quarter, and we lost it. Don't know how that happened, but if we have the right offense, hopefully a Declan Doyle offense, everything's gonna click. We're not gonna be playing to not lose. And I feel like a lot of people say that we did that, and it did seem like we did that at certain points, or just we had something that was working and then we stopped doing it. Hopefully, Declan Doyle is more attack, attack, attack. Let's finish them off. If we're gonna put up 40 points and do it creatively, let's do it. If we don't get Zay and all these type of looks and motion and all this play action, get Derrick Henry in and screen passes, let's do it. Because we definitely got the weapons. I just feel like, honestly, even last season, I think we had the weapons. We just wasn't utilizing them the right way offensively. To bring up some more numbers, man, it says the Chicago's Bears finished with the season ranked 6th overall in total offense, with 369 yards a game and 25.9 points per game. There's a couple of things I just want to highlight up here. I say they got Caleb Williams had 3,942 yards, 27-7 interceptions. I mean, this was a productive offense, man. I mean, the numbers are up there. Like I said, I'm not going to read them word for word every time, but the numbers are up there, man. It was a very productive offense. Them being the number 6 overall offense in the league speaks for itself, man. And I'm just hoping for something good, and I think we got it, man. The weapons are already there, the pieces are already there. We just need somebody to just get us over the hump, man. And I think this year is the year, man. Honestly, I think maybe the Lamar Jackson being young and Doyle being young, they may have better chemistry. They may be more open to each other. They may be more trusting, both ways. So I'm looking forward to something exciting from our offense for sure. Our offense was good last year, but our offensive line wasn't great. That's another story for another video. But for now, man, I think we got a lot of stuff to be positive about. I think we got a lot of stuff to be optimistic about. And yeah, man, this is why. So to move forward with the defense, we had a defensive coordinator switch up as well, man. And with all the guys that we lost, I just want to say real quick, I don't have a lot of bad things to say about him, man. I mean, Harbaugh won the Super Bowl. He was a great coach for a long time. Todd Monken, I feel like he turned our offense up a whole nother notch, man. Had us scoring all types of points and just had us looking real good offensively. And even Zach Orr, man, he had a extremely high standard to reach. And at some points he did. If you remember, from weeks like 9 to 17, we were like a top 5 defense or number 1 defense, both years with Zach Orr. So, man, it was a tough spot, but the standard's a standard, man, and it sucks for all those coaching, but I believe all of them have found another home. I know Todd Monk is the head coach of the Browns now. Good luck. And Harbaugh in New York. I'm not sure exactly where Orr went. I read something about him going to the Bills, but I don't know. I digress. But to speak on the DC position, again, another in-house hire, Anthony Weaver. Anthony Weaver used to play for the Ravens. And so that's comforting for me because he was on the field playing for the Ravens and he knows the culture. I mean, he's been in the building already. He knows the expectation of the defense, which is extremely high. I mean, Ray Lewis, it speaks for itself, man. But to get on Anthony Weaver for a second, let's just speak on Anthony Weaver. Weaver's previously spent 3 seasons, 2021, 2023, with the Baltimore Ravens, serving as a run game coordinator, defensive line coach. So he's been in the building before, man. He's familiar with our personnel. He's familiar with our standard and whatnot. And I know he was in Miami for a while, and he had Miami playing good defense. So with an in-house hire and him already knowing the culture, that gives me confidence in knowing, like, this guy knows what's going on. Now, most people might look at me like, hey, man, Well, Zach Orr was an in-house hire. Yeah, Zach Orr didn't have as much experience, if you remember, though. Even playing, and I don't say this to be funny or nothing, but Zach Orr had a short-lived career. You know, unfortunately, he hurt his neck, had a very bad neck injury. He had to retire early. And even with coaching, he had 2 seasons as DC. Anthony Weaver's coached another team before, you know, Miami Dolphins. Coached him at a high level. He's played at a high level with the Ravens. So, respectfully, I just got a little more faith in Anthony Weaver than Zach Orr, but I just believe we're all trending in the right direction, man. From offensive coordinator to defensive coordinator to head coach, I believe everything's looking good, man, and everything's just working out. So with that, I just want y'all to just be patient and just wait and see, man. I am taking applications for people who want to be Ravens fans because, like I say, it's a good day to be a Raven, especially today. And with it being an off season, man, I don't know. I guess I'm feeling generous, man. Like, you know, maybe you was a Cowboy fan or a Steelers fan or a Bengals fan or a Bills fan or something. And you just like, man, you know what? I'm ready to come to a real team. You know what I'm saying? A real respected team. So we taking applications, man. But I tell you what, 2 weeks before preseason, you gotta stay where you at. Cause this ain't no back and forth thing. I've been a Ravens fan for a long time, man, and I ain't never switched sides. Even when we missed the playoffs like 3 years in a row, I ain't never switched sides, man. So for all y'all out there who thinking about finding a team, now's the time to do it. But you better be quick because we only got a couple months left. Off season go by fast, man. Before you know it, we'll be kicking off. So with that, I just want to appreciate everybody for tapping in for the first video of Purple House. We got plenty more coming up. Just stay tuned, man. Stay locked in, and just remember, it's a good day to be a Raven. It's your boy Hood G. See you on the next one.
Creds Editor Tutorial Kit Official.